To the west, where you see all that green on the radar, seeing if some of those showers clip our area as this all pushes off to the east today. 61 right now at Central Park, 55 in Islip, 57 in Bridgeport. You can see some of those clearer skies. That's why we're getting the brightness there off to the east. But again, generally gray today, and with a spotty shower chance, you may want to tuck that umbrella in just in case. If anything, it's going to be pretty light and pretty brief. Temperatures holding into the 60s today. Our high today just 69 degrees. By 10 o'clock stays gray and stays right into the low to mid 60s. All right, 6:30 now. A lot of clouds showing a little bit of green off to our west. These are showers that are pushing off to the east, so we may get a few sprinkles in here. Otherwise, what we do have for sure are the clouds, and we've got that in aces and making for a beautiful, beautiful sunrise this morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy heading into this afternoon. A few sun breaks possible. 67 degrees by 2 p.m., upper 60s for highs today, and then it does stay mostly cloudy overnight and for the most part dry, with temperatures back down into the low 60s heading into tomorrow morning. All right, a gridlock alert day in all sparkles.
Say, Maria, this is low tide at Point Pleasant Beach, but look at, you can see that white surf. It's really churning up.
It's really churning up. It's pretty rough out in the water and right at the surf zone. But yes, one more round of coastal flooding, so we do have advisories up. It's that persistent northeast wind that continues. We're socked in with the clouds, but not the rain just yet. I'll still take a look at the best 2 days this week to pick up some rainfall coming up in that 10-day.
Maria, thanks so much.
That's all. Sprinkler too. Mainly gray today in the 60s. Better chance Wednesday. Sun in 70s Friday.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for streaming with us. We'll see you on News 4 New York at 11.
Have a great morning.
It's scary. A bit of green off to our west. These are showers that are pushing off to the east, so we may get a few sprinkles in here. Otherwise, what we do have for sure are the clouds, and we've got that in aces and making for a beautiful, beautiful sunrise this morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy heading into this afternoon. A few sun breaks possible. 67 degrees by 2 p.m., upper 60s for highs today, and then it does stay mostly cloudy overnight and for the most part dry, with temperatures back down into the low 60s heading into tomorrow morning. All right, a gridlock alert day in all sparkles. Needing to take the ferry today. You have a really pretty view. This is from Jersey City and EarthCam. You can see we have just enough cloud cover to make for a really colorful sunrise, a pretty sky. We do have a slight chance of a few sprinkles in here today, and that would be a lot compared to where we have been this month. We have been dry every day without measurable rainfall anyway at Central Park since September 7th. So it's incredibly dry. We are running a deficit right now of almost 3 inches below average month to date. Of course, we have a little bit to go, and that's sort of the takeaway, a little bit to go here as far as rain potential heading into the middle of the week especially. So we'll take the 1/10 of an inch to 1/2 an inch across the area. Most of that coming Wednesday into Thursday, where this may help just a little bit, maybe dampen the driveway a little bit today. Some light showers or sprinkles here with the hour-by-hour forecast, but some of those showers off to our west now. Otherwise, mainly gray for the next few days. It stays cool. We still have that northeast flow. And then by Wednesday afternoon, you see a little bit more widespread, a little bit more solid greens and yellows there. Better chance for, wouldn't call it a soaking rainfall, but something that may actually moisten the ground, which is something we desperately need at this point. And of course, this time of year, we always have to keep an eye on any tropical influence. Well, the Atlantic is decently active with a couple of highlights here. We could see way out in the Atlantic, watching one area that has a chance of further development. But it really is this one in the western Atlantic that in the next few days, as it comes into the Gulf of Mexico, could develop into a pretty sizable, impactful tropical system here. You can see both models showing that Florida is kind of in that zone here that we've got to watch certainly by Thursday afternoon into Friday, and we've got our eyes on it as well. For us, though, it's not tropical. It's pretty dry, 69 degrees for the high, maybe a sprinkle or two, and a cool northeast wind. And then by tonight, down to 58 degrees, pretty similar tomorrow, minus that rain chance, but upper 60s and mainly gray. Showers Wednesday, that chance lingers into Thursday, but now we're into the 70s, and then we get the 70s and the sunshine into this weekend and next week. All right, Adele, what are you keeping an eye on?
We are keeping an eye on a lot.
Knocked yourself out.
I did. Anyone that heard UN General Assembly.
With a strong entry to the studio by Maria LaRosa.
That's all. Sprinkler too. Mainly gray today in the 60s. Better chance Wednesday. Sun in 70s Friday.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for streaming with us. We'll see you on News 4 New York at 11.
Have a great morning.